Hey, good afternoon. I think I'm live, and I think I'm live on my Facebook page. It's always kind of fun to see, make sure you're doing all this correctly. So today is Tuesday, June the 27th. Hope y'all are staying cool out of the heat and humidity. It's Texas. I mean, this is what we expect. This is Mary Lou Foster. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Sulphur Springs, Texas. That is halfway between Dallas and Texarkana in the northeast corner of the state. All right. I am trying some new things, so if it looks different, that's because I am streaming through an online source. It says there's one person watching, but I'm pretty sure that's probably just me. But I'm going to need you to comment if you are, so I can interact with you. I am typing a message here. If you are watching. All right, excuse me, I'm going to stick my arms up in your way. So today I thought I would show you one of our kits that is available online. It's part of our online exclusives. You maybe remember that Stampin' Up! Released kits that aren't pictured in catalogs that happen and occur in between catalog releases. So this is the last one to be released, and it is called Confetti Birthday Kit. This is the cutest thing. You make shaker cards with this kit. And yes, they're birthday cards. There are 9 of them. And they are shaker cards. Now, I don't know why anybody would want to purchase it and not make shaker cards, but you could. So there were some hints and techniques. I love the instructions. They're in color now, but it shows you like which stamp you need to make this card, the different steps to follow to put the card together, which adhesives you need to use. This is an indicator that you need to do the dimensionals to kind of pop that up. It does it for all 3 of the cards. You make 3 of 3, so that's your 9. It has kind of a summary. Here are all the things that you use to make the cards. And the cool thing about it, if you've never made cards before and you don't know the first thing about it, they have QR codes on here. This is for Stampin' Up! Beginners. Learn the stamping basics when you scan this QR code. Or watch detailed instructions for this kit when you scan this QR code. So you're not just left out there on your own trying to figure out how to put this kit together. If the visuals, the pictures don't help you out, then they have videos that will help you out. They also post a picture of all the contents of the kit, and they tell you some coordinating colors. There are very creative people who will take this kit and do some other things with it. The envelopes are as cute as the cards. This is one of the cards. I'm going to demonstrate probably a couple of them. I don't want this to take forever. I don't think I'll do all 3 of them, but there are some tips that I can share with you how to put this together. But look at the envelope. Like I said, there are people who will cut that apart. I am not one of those people. It's like, no, they designed that card to be that way. So I don't want to push that. In this kit, you get sequins that have little stars. There are half pearls. These are the shakers that go in an envelope. The envelope, please. And a piece of cardstock that slides. So we're going to start with cake. The card that looks like a cake. I mean, it's got candles on it, so how could that not be a cake? I've already set my stamps up on this is one of our all-inclusive kits. So it comes with a stamping block. It comes with all the adhesives you're going to need. It comes with all the pieces that you're going to need. So there's not anything that you're going to have to supply. I mean, sometimes I'll pull out my scissors. There's really not a reason to even need them. Alrighty, so I'm going to start with the candles. I'm going to start with the middle. You can put however many you want. Like if you're celebrating a grandchild's birthday and that child is turning 3, well, put 3 candles. Or if it's turning 7, put 7 candles. Mine turned 11. That might be a little bit busy to put 11 of these candles because these are pretty big. I started in the middle and then I'm just kind of spacing on either side, and I'm putting it as close to the edge as I can without stamping down on that background, because that background is the part where you'll end up writing your message after you've built your card. I will post the item number for this kit because it is an online exclusive. Let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. I've already punched out all of our little die cut pieces. This is the tag with the flag on each end, and we're going to say, "Oh, happy day" on this card. This is Blueberry Bushel. I loved Blueberry Bushel when it was one of our in colors several years ago, and it has come back as one of our core colors now. Oh, happy day. I'm going to set my stamps over here out of the way. So we've got those pieces made. Let's make the shaker part. Here's a hint for you. The easiest way to transfer these shakers into this little plastic sack is with a plastic spoon. I actually used a metal spoon when I made my sample card, but static electricity is not your friend. So I have a hint. I have a tip. Use a dryer sheet to remove the static from your spoon. You can use the dryer sheets to remove the static from your Stampin' Cut and Boss machine, because sometimes the plates will build up some static and you'll go to lay your piece of cardstock down and it kind of jumps around. So I need about a teaspoon because I still have 3 of the cards to make, so I need about 1/3 of what's left. I don't want to be chintzy with any of them, but you want enough shakers for it to be fun too. I have one stuck on my finger. I've put my piece of cardstock in there and do those off in here. I don't know where did it go? Oh, there it is. A little spit's always good for something. Look at that. And then these are like our little clear envelopes that you can get to put cards in, because you can also use them to make shaker cards. These are smaller, but they have the adhesive. I don't know where that went. All right, so we have our shaker part made, and it probably could have used some more shaker bits, but I want to be sure and have enough. And how about if we go ahead and close that? Certainly don't want them going everywhere. And we're going to adhere that underneath. I don't want a bunch of them at the bottom because I'm going to need to put some adhesive, and we're using our tear and tape, and I'm going to do it on the envelope, on the card instead of the envelope. You can do it whichever way, but this way I am sure to not overshoot and get it. If I were putting it on here, be sure and just put it on the edges. And then we need to take the, well, I didn't get it, cover tops off. So now we have exposed adhesive. So you want to be careful. I'm going to turn this direction. And we want that to be facing the front of the card, because when I turn a card over, oh, ding dong. Can you get it? So we have it. Somebody's at our door. Nobody ever comes to our door. And all right. Kind of center that. And y'all, that's all there is to this card. Pretty quick, pretty cute. So that's card number 1. How about we make this one that says "Let's Party"? It uses, I have my extra pieces over here. I like this one because look how crazy that is. And I have put my, nope, I did not. Oh, it came out. These parts. And the little plastic. Where is the envelopes? Well, for crying out loud, I had them here. You know, don't you just love how things disappear on you when you're trying to do a live Facebook Live, a live. So this is the other card, and I set my stamps on top of it. There's our other clear envelope. We are going to Let's Party. So we will get Let's Party. Ink it up with blueberry bushel. Stamp that. For this one, that's the only stamping. So we need to get our shaker bits. I just love these colors. That lemon lime twist. Woo-wee, that's a bright color. And I only need about half of what's left. I have some other sequins that I'll probably add to that to make it be enough. And see, none of them stuck to the spoon because I used the dryer sheet previously. Didn't have to do it again since I had just done it. But if it were several days in between uses, I would probably do it every time. Oh, wait. I did not put our piece of really bright paper in there. Well, isn't this going to be fun? Thing of it is, the way you end up sticking it in there. I believe I'm going to be able to get it to slide on in. Nope, not in there. Just work my way down. Don't panic. Get those to flip up out of the way. There we go. That one little pearl was giving me fits. So there are our shakers. And for this one, I should have done that the other way because that is going to show. Okay. When all else fails, you must punt. Oh, I can still pull it apart. Has this ever happened to you? I'm sure it probably does, because that's what happens when you get in a bit of a hurry. You think you got it all worked out, and lo and behold, you don't. Oh no, it just stuck. Now that I did not need for it to do. It's way down. Oh, exactly what I did not need for it to dump out. But it's had a little bit of spit. Goes a long ways. Probably not very clean. You know, I'm a nurse by profession, so you would think that would gross me out. And it probably does just a little bit. Now, that's what we needed it to do. And if I wanted to settle that in a little better. Okie dokie. I've got stray pieces where I don't really need them. That is okay. I'm going to put this right along that flap. And then on this one, I'm going to go ahead and put some down the sides too, because I don't want it to come off. And then use my, this is the old piercing tool. I just keep it at my workstation. You know, sometimes change is hard. So what do you think about these kits? I think they're super cute. I think they're different. Shaker cards are always fun. There are different ways to make them. These are the easy shaker cards, they call them. I think it's kind of fun that Stampin' Up! Went with that idea because it was, well, I've got sequins everywhere. What fun. And after all, it is a shaker card. I made one for a friend of mine and gave it to her to give to her granddaughter. And the first time she shook it, sequins went everywhere. And she's like, what? And I went, oh my goodness. I forgot to pull off one of the cover pieces on the strips that I had put underneath there. There you go. So now we got our other card. I'm not going to show you this third one. It's a little more tedious. It has an extra piece that you have to put, like you punch out, and then it has a piece to make the window pane or the gift. I guess that's the ribbon. But the shaker part of it's the same, putting the sequins in the last little bag. It's right here. So this is called Confetti Birthday Card Kit. You really need to check out the online exclusives. You can go to my online store. It's real easy to remember. My name is Mary Lou Foster. .stampinup.net, and that will be, you'll be shopping with me if you go there. I do have a current host code, and I will put that in the comments when I get finished. That just kind of puts, when you use a host code, your shipping is less expensive. So that's why using this host code to purchase this kit would be to your benefit, instead of just purchasing the kit like a customer order. So I would suggest doing that. But take a look while you're there, because there are lots of card kits, and some don't even require stamping. Gasp! How can that be? They want our kits to be an enjoyable experience that doesn't require a lot of tools, a lot of stuff that you can enjoy with family and friends. You can have a kit night and everybody can purchase and y'all can get together and make your kits, and you would have 9 birthday cards. I'm sure you know 9 people that have birthdays this year. If you work in an office or with a group of people, you probably have 9 right there, and they wouldn't care if, I mean, 3 of them are alike, but they're not going to care. So that was what I wanted to show you today, that we have options other than purchasing stamps and ink pads and cardstock and all the stuff. We have kits ready for you to go. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I appreciate your time and have a great day. See you next time. Bye.